Half-Bloods, welcome back to another mailbag Q&A episode of the Half-Blood Pod. William, how the heck are you?
I'm great. Great. I'm recovering from painful losses by watching a lot of soccer, listening to Harry Potter. My life is amazing.
Yes, it is. Like the USA winning a World Cup, which isn't really possible, but if that did happen, like
That would be the greatest sporting achievement I could ever hope to
that's what I was
watch
going to
happen.
ask you. Like that would supersede anything? Like
yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I don't know what it's. Yeah, it would be because it'd be the most improbable thing of all time. It would make the Miracle on Ice look like nothing. It'd be like the Miracle on Ice would be like, oh, did you know Alabama won another football title? It'd be like, oh, shocking, or like,
we were pretty sure the sport.
Yeah,
we were pretty sure DraftKings wasn't updating, but we were on DraftKings this weekend as we were at a World Cup game, and we were looking at odds, and to win the cup, U.S. was the number one favorite, but we thought it was wrong. We tried to get it to update, and it wouldn't refresh. I mean, if that was the case, it would obviously just because dumb Americans are throwing so much money at it that they're forcing it that way. But
yeah,
they were the favorites.
I don't know about
they were
that.
the favorites after.
Yeah, that's absurd, but
I know it is. But then
yeah, to put it in
we
perspective,
thought it was wrong.
Like
we thought it was wrong because it went to make the finals. They were only the fifth favorite. So I was like, well, something's obviously not adding up.
We'll take some luck to get to the quarters or semis, but theoretically we could have a pretty easy draw.
Right. That's what I hear.
It takes luck. Like the longer you put off playing France or Spain or Argentina, the better. So that's really all that matters. And enjoy it while it lasts, because I've been watching soccer my entire life, and I remember the 94 World Cup when I was 4 years old, and the U.S. coach, Mauricio Pochettino, is now tied for all-time World Cup wins by a U.S. coach with 2.
Well, we had our first back-to-back victories since 1930, which was the first year
exactly.
So the World Cup.
Yeah. And Paraguay and Australia are not good. They're not great, but they're not trash. So, it's a sliding scale. It's amazing times. So
you play who you play, and then you just got to get lucky 3 times. That's all it takes to win a World Cup. So
it's not absurd. South Korea made the 2002 semifinals with some dubious refereeing, and they were also hosts. Things happen in soccer.
I like dubious.
And it's a single elimination tournament, so you never know. But no, we are not going to win. But I am thoroughly enjoying it, and it's a ton of fun. And what's not to like? The World Cup's amazing. If you don't like the World Cup, that's okay, but you're missing out because it's fun.
It is fun.
Just what else are you going to watch this summer?
Yeah, root for your
country. Regular season baseball?
Pass. Yeah, it is fun, though. Just root for your country, root for great stories, root for Messi, root for Ronaldo to suck. There's great stuff to root for.
Yeah, there's great stuff. My kids today, came home from a VBS, and they were, stoked to watch Messi play. And, Messi scored. Messi missed a penalty, and they were like, oh, no! And then, he scored and broke the record, and they were like, oh, jumping up and down, screaming,
It's exciting. Witnessing history.
Yeah. And then they watch how many goals does Mbappe have? How many goals does Haaland have? They're into it. It's fun. It's amazing.
It is fun. I don't think anyone
Quidditch
should
World
hate on
Cup
this.
Would have been amazing.
Exactly. We used to do a Witch Weekly, William. I feel like there hasn't been a ton of Harry Potter news. This doesn't count as Harry Potter news, but I'm going to sneak it in. I saw a movie, which I'm sure you have not seen, Disclosure Day. And
I've not seen it.
It's directed by Spielberg, and
Familiar.
It was the score. It was composed by John Williams. Do you know how old John Williams is?
He's in his mid-90s.
He's 94 years old.
Yeah. He's in his mid-90s. He's very old.
So I just have one question. Why is he not retired? Why is he composing for middle-tier, not that good movies at 94?
Well, it's Spielberg, and they're just buddies, So.
They are buddies. And they both, the movie felt like the composer and the director were both in their 80s and 90s. This isn't Harry Potter news. I know this. We've brought this up. I don't know. This is probably our fourth time of like, who's the GOAT? And it is John Williams, but like, he's like, you could hear John Williams. Like, you could hear the moments like, oh, that is just literal John Williams. But it was like, to me, it was like out of place. It was like, I'm not watching Star Wars. There's nothing cool happening on screen. And why are we playing this triumphant music? It was like just a copy and paste of like, ooh, this was a good sound in 1980. And maybe I'll put it in this part right here.
That's funny.
You know?
That's funny.
It's a mean take. I'm stealing this from my sister. I had like a slightly nicer take, but I kind of morphed her take into a slightly meaner take.
My sister liked it, the movie, but
uh,
she was like, "We should go see it." I was like, 'cause she was in town. I was like, "I'm not gonna." Well, she was talking to like my parents. She was like, "We should go see it." Talking to them, and Brianna was like, "You should go." I was like, "I'm not going to a movie. I'll wait for that one on home. I'll wait for that one."
Good for her for saying that people should go see that, because I would never recommend someone pay $25 to see that movie. It's like half a movie. Again, it's like, oh, this is almost a Spielberg movie, but it feels like he tried to make, it was like, I've had 3 good ideas over the last decade and I'm going to put them all in one movie, and didn't actually make one movie. He just put 3 good ideas together, and it didn't make a better idea. It just made 3 good ideas that didn't get fleshed out at all.
Well, one day I'll watch it on my TV at home.
Good call. That is the right move. And there are things to like about it. So again, not trying to fully hate. And I'm blanking on her name, but
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt was amazing in it. Thank you. She was awesome. So there's things to like, but now I think I brought expectations low enough that anyone who watches it, who's listened to this, might like it. And that's my goal in life. Expectations low, expectations exceeded. Then you're happy.
Dang right.
That's all I got.
Except for the Harry Potter TV show. I'm not lowering expectations for that.
Correct. Are we like, let's see, it's June 22nd. Are we like 6 weeks away from another trailer? Are they going to drop a trailer? I guess it'd be like 10 weeks away.
My guess is September. My guess is September 1st.
September 1st. It's got to be, right?
That kind of thing. Like sometime in like the new school year.
So basically we just need to, we just need
to hold it out.
Limp along until September 1st. And then I feel like, that trailer might give me enough content to go to December. That's the hope anyways.
Dang right.
We shall see, because we can't do mailbags until then, but we're going to do another mailbag today. Cassie was like, what's a mailbag? I've never heard that term before. Q&A. Mailbag is what Bill Simmons calls it.
She doesn't listen to sports podcasts?
I guess not. I still haven't written into Bill Simmons. I still need to. I thought I would have some chill time at work. Hasn't really happened, but I think he'll shout me out. So still working on that. Don't worry. And yeah,
then I'll be like, hey, my friend did this. I think you should look at it.
Ooh, yes. I like that. A follow-up. This is like JD and Turk,
If you need me to like create a website, if you need me to create a website that has it where people can view it, I will do that for you. Like,
I appreciate that. Yeah. Or maybe could you build a bot that just emails him every day until, he makes it?
I don't know. If there's any kind of visualization I can help with to make sure you get on there, let's do it.
I appreciate it. But last time we did not get through a third of our questions, and now I've got them grouped. There's some good questions we'll go to today, and then I feel like there's some really good questions. Not just, they're all really good, but a little bit deeper, and I feel like we could spend maybe even a whole podcast on it, but we prep for it, we'll study for it, we'll come back, and so we'll save some of those for later, and we'll hit some of the more fun ones today. You ready?
Do it.
Okay. Elise, this is like one of Cassie's best friends and one of my good friends. So she can cut that out too. Elise, random fan, said, what would our Animagus be and why?
I've thought about this. I want to say something like a tiger, because like that's awesome, And
LSU, I mean, you've got some relation to it.
Frankly, I'm just not cool enough to be a tiger like that.
I know.
I feel like if your Animagus is going to be a tiger, you're going to be someone like Joe Burrow can have a tiger, like he won a national championship, like someone who's an alpha. I'm not an alpha. I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with that. I'm the alpha of my family, my children.
Could you
sometimes? But like, I want to be like something cool, but I'm just not.
Would you be like a tabby cat, just like a house cat?
I've always thought that's an underrated thing. I would love to be that would be such a useful
It would be a good
Animagus to
spy.
be.
Like, yeah,
But, like,
you'd be a good
they're incredibly athletic, like, they can do
right.
a bunch of things. It would be really cool, like, to feel the power of, like, being being able to jump like that and do crazy I don't know. I but, like, an Animagus, like, I don't it could be different kinds of cats or dogs or something. But number 1, so I'm gonna
Right.
eliminate anything, like, too cool. Like, I can't be like, "Yeah, it's definitely a lion." Like, I'm not that level.
I feel like I
You know?
also think of, like, in terms of mascots, which I know is not necessarily where your head went, but again, like LSU
Right.
Tiger, like, I feel like a bull, if I or turned into like a giant mountain, a Tar Heel, a giant,
A
goat,
ram,
something big
a
with
bighorn
horns.
sheep.
Yeah,
That
bighorn
wouldn't be
sheep or a bull.
that's not too braggy though, being that. Like, it's not
I
a
agree.
lion or a tiger, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm
Because
not the
I
king of the
feel like
jungle. I'm still
exactly,
prey.
like, a tiger is, like, the biggest predator, it's the biggest cat, It's the ultimate cat,
Right.
and so I'm like, I can't be the ultimate cat." I don't know, I mean, I think being, like, I mean, one, I like cats. I have multiple cats, I like cats, but what's, like, my spirit animal for that? I mean, red drum. That's what I would pick.
What's a
Red
red drum?
drum. Channel bass, they also call it in North Carolina. The biggest records are mostly out on the coast where you live. It's a redfish.
Fish.
It's a fish, and it's got the little black spot on the tail. Um, and it's my favorite fish to catch, and they fight really hard. But they're not like it's not like a marlin, You're not like, hunting like that kind of thing. It's not that. But I
That'd
would
be
be a red drum,
that would be so scary to be a
redfish.
fish. You would just be prey for
It'd
so
be
many
kinda
things.
cool, but, like, Animagus fish would be cool, though. Well, Animagus I was thinking Patronus for some reason in my head, too.
I had the
I
same
just, like,
thought of just
automatically
like
conflated them. I was like, a Patron No, the fish would be fun, but, like, you'd likely die.
yeah, exactly. There's
Yeah, I
you
don't know if
death
I'd
from
wanna do that.
above, death from humans, death from below. Like
These
there'd be
questions
death
go together
everywhere.
so often that I just, like, conflated the 2 without even trying, you know?
Well,
Um,
you were talking about an Animagus before though, because you were talking about
yeah, I
jumping.
was.
So yeah.
Yeah. Let's do Yeah, I'm gonna go with house cat. I think that'd be the most useful. I think, like, in everyday life, that would be, like, actually cool and useful and
I mean,
fun. I think you could do a lot with that,
I mean, I feel like I'd
and you get
want to
to
be like if I'm truly just
you
choosing.
have to show everyone your butt wherever you go.
If I'm truly choosing, like, I definitely
A
want to be
bird?
like a hawk, yeah, like
Yeah, like a bird.
a bird of
Yeah,
prey, like where
yeah.
I'm top of the food chain and I can fly. I feel like that's got to be the peak. But I know I'm cheating. Like, yeah, I'm not cool enough. Like
But,
that's the
like,
same as
also, like,
choosing a
when you
tiger.
learn about it, you can't really choose, you know what I mean? Like, the
No, you're
animal kinda
definitely not
chooses
choosing.
you. So, like, what's
And it
inside
seems
me?
like,
Like,
yeah, it seems like they're choosing animals around you. Like, I don't think I could get a cheetah. Like, it's the people in Africa,
Yeah,
again,
unless you
reading our
yeah, I was
short
like
stories. They're
yeah.
getting African animals. I'm not. I'm getting like a squirrel or a fox or a hawk would definitely be the coolest animal that I see on a regular basis.
I mean, I might get like a freaking like armadillo or roadrunner. Like we got a bunch of those where I live.
Tarantula
A tarantula. There
or
was
if
one the
us.
other day at my son's soccer practice that people saw.
You also
Um,
sent an unsolicited picture of a scorpion.
Scorpion, yeah, to the
A
group text.
scorpion?
Yep,
Ugh.
scorpion. I don't want to be a scorpion though. They're tiny.
Yeah, you don't wanna be
Um,
bugs. You don't
yeah,
wanna be something that can be squished.
I would love to be a house cat, and I feel like that's not too
Alright.
braggy to be a house cat.
No, respect.
Yeah. But, like,
I
if
want to
someone's
be
like, "Oh,
a falcon.
I'd be a tiger," I'd be like, you gotta be, like, a real kinda like a man or a woman, like, the real deal to be
If
something like
I
that."
if I couldn't be a hawk, would it still be cool to be like a pigeon?
I people would hate on it, but, like, wouldn't that be useful? You can still fly. Pigeons are amazing. They can fly huge, long distances. They can travel. Like, that'd
I
be
can still
great.
get
Anything that
anywhere.
could fly would be amazing.
The only thing between a pigeon and a dove is branding. They're the same bird. Just a dove is cool and a
I don't
pigeon's
know.
gross, you know? Like,
People shoot a lot of doves here.
good call. I'm just saying. A dove is, a biblical creature, and a pigeon is, a rat with wings. So, I feel like
Yeah,
there's a lot of pigeons around.
there's a
All
lot of
right, I'm
pigeons.
I'm going with pigeon because I'm not a hawk. I know I'm not the
I'm
apex
going with house
predator.
cat. Yeah,
All right, I feel good. You could eat me, but I can poop on you, so feels fair. Feels good.
fair.
Great question, Elise. Love that question. Um, this is from Trev Wohler, who is a recurring guest actually on the podcast. So thanks for writing in, Trevor, after Cassie texted you personally to
He's
write
really
in.
good at strategy and directing things.
Yes, he is. I believe he's a senior strategist and director. He's amazing. He wrote, do you think JK will ever write any more books in the Harry Potter world?
Not of a mainline story. I think it's possible she could.
You think she'll do some more essays? I don't even think she'll do more essays.
Yeah. Well, she's not that old. Like, she's
I
old,
know,
but
but
she's like what, in her maybe 60 or so,
she's got to
right?
care though. I feel like the last essays came out because of Fantastic Beasts, and there's no more Fantastic Beasts coming, like where she would want to expand
Right.
the universe. I don't think so.
Let's see.
She's
How
done.
old is J.K. Rowling age? I mean,
30 years younger than John Williams, who's still making movies. So
yeah, I was right. She's 60. There you go. Not bad.
you're amazing.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, realistically, she's got at least 20 probably pretty good years. I mean, she's super rich, so she's gonna like have all the medical. Like, I don't know. She
True.
might get bored and like release some things that were unreleased or write something, right? I do not think you're going to get any kind of like continuation of the mainline story, though.
No published
And
novel.
I don't know if I would want that. I wouldn't want to continue that story.
Right.
I'm a big fan of. It's like one of the reasons I think the Star Wars sequels like failed so miserably is because they like spent 6 movies, they resolved the big bad, and then they just immediately brought him back and nothing changed and everything got worse. Like, it's stupid. It was a complete waste of time. Like, the first 6 movies meant literally nothing. The first 8 movies meant nothing. Because Palpatine was apparently a god and couldn't be defeated anyway. So it was all stupid and worthless. And why did we do that? So that's what I mean. Like, if they do continue that, it'd be like a giant waste and it would crap on the legacy. So I hope not, but I don't think
Do you think that she could give us like another Ilvermorny or something like that? Because I don't even think we'll get something as great as that ever again.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like bet yes, but like if it is something, I mean, I wouldn't be like super shocked if like there
I feel
was
like
something. I mean, like in the next 20 years, like
I feel like if
a
we
long
got
time.
something, I feel like if we got something, it would be in the vein of like, it's the Quidditch World Cup in 2036, and here is what Harry, Ron, and Hermione are doing. Like she already did. I feel like if we got anything, it would be like
Right.
in this year, here's what's happening, and it'd be like Harry's an old
Or
man.
like, what
and
if she makes
happy
some bad investments and like
she
needs
needs some
money.
cash.
You know,
Seems almost impossible at this point, but yeah.
yeah, like she made some
Like,
bad investments and
I'm pretty sure she's donated more money to charity than you and I will ever make combined times 10 in our lives.
yeah,
But-
times 100. Jeez.
Yeah, good point. Good
But
point. Podcast is not taking off, so
Yeah.
you're right.
yeah, funny how wealth works. She's how filthy rich she is, and she's closer to us than she is to Bill Gates or Elon Musk or whoever.
Elon,
You know, she's closer to our level of wealth than.
what you mean to say is we're closer to her. And
Yeah, we're closer to her. Yes, exactly.
Let's catch up, William. We got
Yeah.
this. Let's get
But
one
I
ad.
mean, I hope she does. I hope there's more stuff. But I think it would be
Same.
like appendices and like essays and unreleased
Right.
things.
I'd take as many
but,
essays as she would give
But
us.
if there was ever like a 3-part series of like covering the Marauders and their time at Hogwarts, like I would kill for that. I would die for that. That would be amazing.
If she started a GoFundMe for that, how much would you contribute? And she's like, I have to get to like, some astronomical number. How much would you put in?
I mean, not that much because I know there's a lot more people who have way more money than me who would probably do it. The strength in numbers.
I'm trying to think of a way to get a real number out of you because I feel like I'd do
I mean,
like
the real
$5,000,
question is like more valuable than money would be like I would like I don't know. I
Do a
would like
podcast.
sacrifice blood or something. Like I would like cut my hand like open on live podcasts and be like, "Ah, sacrifice my blood for this. I don't know. Something weird.
Make a
The
pinky
pinky
bet.
bet? A pinky bet? No, I think the
Which,
pinky bet. Also, I don't believe Big Cat would ever act on that. I
well,
think
he says he's explored it and nobody will do it. Like, he's like, no doctor will do this. Like, so he'd have to cut it off himself and then go to a
yeah,
doctor. And
well,
I
or
don't
like
think he'll do that.
fly to Guatemala and find someone to do it for you. I don't know.
And that's how Big Cat died. That'd be pretty awesome. Be a great end to their book.
Yeah, it would.
Anyways, great question, Trev.
A year of my life? Like I would shave off.
I like that. Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, how many years would you go? 5? I don't know.
I'd start at 6 months and see if the offer was accepted.
Great questions. Great questions. Horrifying stuff. This is an interesting question from longtime listener Ashley, who is also my sister. And the question is, what's your favorite Horcrux? Which is not something I think I've ever considered. And I have to think about it. Don't know if you have a take off the bat. I can monologue as we think. We spend the most time.
I like the
with the
idea.
locket,
I like the
obviously.
locket the most because like I like the protection around it and how like intricate it is and like how sick and twisted. But like
Right.
for him, that was probably like his version of like playing Breath of the Wild for me or something, you know, like playing a video game. You know what I mean? Like when I play like we like to play Mario Odyssey. Like for him,
Yeah.
that's like a sick video game. Like he like, oh, I got to go make a bunch of Inferi and like it's the levels he does for that are like way more intense. Like it's the
It's
the
true.
the the gate to get in and sacrificing blood and like the
True.
boat and the Inferi and the sick potion. He's like, this is sick. This is amazing. Like the joy
Thank
he
goodness.
probably took from designing that is probably so much. So I guess that's what
That's
I
so
would
true.
say. Because like how much
That's a
like
great
I don't
answer.
he has no love and he doesn't really have fun. But like his version of fun is that, you know?
That's a really good point. I mean, and thank goodness Dumbledore found that Horcrux and not like the Gringotts one, because Harry would have just never gotten to the cave. He's just been stuck there.
Yeah.
There's,
Never would have
there's no
figured that
path
out.
of him getting. There's no way.
No.
Hermione's not figuring that out. Like that was Dumbledore only is getting into
Yeah,
that
you
cave.
need like 100 and something years of experience in all things. Or I guess theoretically they could have because like Creature, I guess knew or could have told them somehow. But I don't think Creature understood or could like.
No, but I suppose they could have said, "Take me to the locket," and he just apparates right there. Maybe.
Yeah, elf magic is pretty unlimited. But yeah, I think that one just because like I'm imagining his Voldemort's sick twisted mind had a lot of fun designing it. So
I've never thought of that.
I'll go with that.
Great question. Great answer. Now I'm just thinking through, like, again, they wore the locket. It like, it was basically the one ring. It weighed on him. It tore them
Yeah.
down, influenced them. Like, I'm trying to, they didn't get as much time with really any other. I mean, the diary, obviously, massive influence, pretty fascinating. Feel like the
That
diary
one's
is
probably
maybe,
number 2. It's probably
maybe my number one. Yeah.
the most impressive. Yeah.
But then I'm trying to think, like, the diadem. Like, let's say some other Ravenclaw found that and put it on, and then like you're gonna have some
You think
influence from
it
Ravenclaw.
would have like killed him like the ring? I feel
I
like
think that it would
wouldn't
have worn on
I don't
him.
know why.
I think it would have. I think it would have taken.
I don't-
I think it gives you extra wit. I think it would have given you Voldemort wit and turned you evil. Like,
Yeah, something like that. I feel like it wouldn't be like the ring though, where it carries a curse that's like trying to kill you. It would do something else
I
more
see.
devious than that, you know. And I
Yeah.
don't really have any proof of that of why, but it just seems like if you put on the diadem, you would.
I feel like not become Voldy, but like your thoughts would be heavily influenced by Sir
Yeah.
Voldy, his wit,
I
his
get that.
Horcrux. What about the cup though? Like, does the cup do anything? If you drink from the cup, like, is there anything the cup does to you? I feel like the cup's last
Imagining, like,
place
It's
by
the
a
Holy
lot.
Grail, the Holy Grail, like in the Indiana Jones
Yeah.
Last Crusade. I don't know. Maybe I
Uh,
think like I'm imagining Hufflepuff would do something fun to like the magic on it. Like anything you pour in it becomes the most delicious drink you've ever had. Like, you know, like it
yeah,
transmutation, of
I like
like
that. Oh, I
of
like that.
stuff into like
And,
the her favorite wine or something. Like you can pour anything into it and it just turns into her favorite
and now
drink or
with
something.
Voldy, does it turn to like acid? It's just like s- something disgusting every time you pour it in. I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
I feel like I have to go. I just wanted to talk about them all loosely, but I have to go with Riddle's Diary, mostly because I'm so fascinated
Yeah.
about like what would have happened if he succeeded, took Ginny's soul, and then like he's Alpha Mort, and then I don't know what happens, and it's just fascinating to me. But
Gets his looks back.
true. I mean, he starts over body wise. Yeah, he's got it way better than the skeletal thing he creates out of a cauldron. But then again, I have to assume he then tries to Horcrux the Voldy that's sitting in Albania, but Albania, Voldy's not having that. So then there's just a battle, and I don't know what happens. And it's one of my favorite things to think about. Voldy maybe just kills himself. I don't know.
That's yeah. That would be some fan fiction.
Yes, it is, which we're big fans of here. Okay. Great question, Ashley. Thank you. What's your favorite Horcrux, Ashley? Uh, Cassie, who is also known as my wife, asked, I don't know how to answer this, William. So this is just all you. I'm just not even going to talk. If Quidditch World Cup was
Do it
happening
to it.
today, If Quidditch World Cup was happening today, what countries would advance to the quarterfinals? Oh, this is not Cassie. This is my friend Dave, who was too lazy to actually write in himself, or he doesn't have Instagram, or some other excuse. And Cassie wrote this for him. So, if Quidditch World Cup happening today, what countries would advance to the quarterfinals? I don't know how to answer that. I think it's a pretty bad question, and Dave should think about this again. And I don't know what the hypothetical is here. Who are the
Well,
good countries at Quidditch today?
I mean,
I don't know. Say it's a bad question. Make
they
fun of him.
say it's a bad question, but like, are we talking about like of the teams that are in the World Cup now? We're like not willed that we need to be in the round of 16 before we like predict the quarterfinals.
I see.
Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that could be a
I
fun
mean,
thing.
what do they say in the things you learn that like Japan is known as like an amazing
Right.
Quidditch
That the
country.
Europeans regret ever teaching them Quidditch.
Yeah,
Is that what we need to do when we're down to the round of 16?
you think
Make it
the
a Quidditch
Japanese
bracket?
Quidditch teams like clean up after their campsites and stuff? You know, just
Yeah.
like the
Maybe they're
fans
smart
do,
enough to
and
send the muggles away instead of addling their brains.
they would. I'll tell you what, the Japanese would definitely run a better Quidditch Cup than the Ministry would.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Japanese wizards would do a much better job of that.
Agreed. How do port keys work in Japan if there's no trash anywhere? Do they have to get creative? There's no moldy boots laying around.
They have like magic vending machines that like that dispense things. There's no trash. They're too
I
neat.
don't know. Exactly. I don't know.
Good question.
No, bad question. And do better next time, Dave. He might actually hear this.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, I don't know, Dave, but
No,
of
I just went.
I mean, like, who would of the teams like that we've seen so far, like, who would be the best Quidditch team? I feel
I
like
mean,
I I feel like Spain would just be like they'd be like Ireland. They have like the best chasers. Like they would
yes,
just be passing ding 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 ding,
their
and
ball
then
control is
like
impeccable.
yeah, like nobody ever gets the quaffle off of them. So
Right. I like that.
you know, um, and then
If only
Argentina
it.
is basically like Victor Crumb.
Case.
Like they just wait for Messi to grab the snitch, and then
Yeah.
you know,
which is what
which he
we
does
already
every
had
time.
This, yes.
So
Which we already had this storyline. Like Messi already had the Victor Crumb arc last World Cup. So
yeah, he
I guess
did.
he's doing it again. In that
Yeah.
respect. Agreed. I
Now
don't
he's
know.
doing like a Michael Jordan arc. He retired and came
Oof.
back.
True.
But he already kind
Um,
of did that too because he retired from international soccer and then came back and
if I'm paying enough
said bye.
attention to the World Cup, we can do a Sweet 16 bracket and pretend that they're all Quidditch teams and see how their Quidditch, how their soccer styles would translate to Quidditch. You think that'd be fun? I'd have to try harder.
I think it'd be
and
fun. I could try.
I know you would have
I could,
fun.
I could carry that.
You would have to carry it, and I don't know what I can do.
I could carry
I
that.
I can press record, and Cassie can edit.
Norway would just be like a team full of beaters.
Exactly, it's just giant bludger hitters that go whacking
But
their way.
frankly, though, the teams that like kind of hit people the most are like a lot of the South American teams.
Hmm.
Like they're rough. It's like kind of in their DNA, like to be like the Norwegians are bigger physically than the South Americans, but like the South Americans are like always ready to fight. And they're always ready to flop. They're always ready to flop and flail around like they get shot in the face. But like they're
Mistaken identity.
also completely always ready to like just elbow people in the back and like hit, punch, kick, do anything to win.
Mad respect.
Which is amazing. Just
Sounds
they're
like
there to
Slytherin.
fight.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Way to group a entire continent into Hogwarts house. So that's what we do here. William, we have another horrible question from Connie Booge, a zero-time guest on the pod, and will never come on the pod. He said, rank Harry Potter rides at Universal. You have been to Universal
I'm
way
the
more recently.
wrong one.
Yeah. You don't ride roller coasters. I haven't been in I went with Hoffy. No, is going with Hoffy the last time I went? That was before I was married. No, I went once after I was married. So I haven't been in a decade. So
I went a year ago, so that's when like the new part opened and I
right.
saw it. It was great. But I can rate the lines of what it's like waiting in line with my wife and then not getting on the rides. But I will say this, the Ministry of
exciting.
Magic one is probably the best one from what I was told by my
Which is the
spouse
new
and
one.
watching it on YouTube, which is the new one. So that one,
Right.
I waited in line. It broke. We were in line for like 2.5, 3 hours. And then we got up there and I stepped to the side and walked back down and she rode it. She said it was amazing. Hagrid's motorbike is like a real deal roller coaster.
Right.
So like it's not much of a ride. It's just a roller coaster that's Hagrid themed, which is great. Like
Right.
people love roller coasters.
That's what I
don't.
want.
I hate
Yes.
them. I'm the wrong guy to ask, right?
So soft.
I think Diagon Alley, the new park is just so impressive, but it's just the French ministry, so it's kind of like
Right.
it's cool,
The-
it's amazing, but
It's the least iconic thing that we
it's
have.
the like least important thing. But then like you go into that ride and it's the ministry, and it's really impressive how they recreated the movie Ministry, which I have my quibbles about, but it's really cool, you know. So, and the butterbeer is great in all of them.
The
So.
butterbeer is so good. I've been twice.
I made a
once.
recipe today of butterbeer, and I think I nailed it. I nailed it. Like the trick was making it not as cold. I have a Ninja slushy, like
Yeah, you do.
the slushy machine, and like because when you get at the park, it's like it's it's a slush, but it's not like super. It's more liquidy too. Like it comes
It's
out.
very liquidy.
Yeah, but it's clearly an icy. It's like an icy, but it's not like a snowball. It's not like a snowball. It's like comes out smooth and liquidy, and like I finally like turned it down and like made it better. I feel like, and it tasted like butterbeer today.
I don't have a Ninja slushy, so you don't need to send me the recipe. But let's post it online for some fans. We don't really do stuff like that. What was I going to say? I've been to Harry Potter World twice. Once with Hoffy before I was married, and then once I took Cassie's nieces and nephews. No, just nieces. I don't know why I said nephews. And my memories are that one of the nieces got to like be the person who got to try the wand, and that was amazing. But then I was so disappointed when they don't give you the wand and you just get the opportunity to spend $60 on it. So that was exciting. And then of course I had to buy two for the other nieces, and I was a poor college student, but I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law paid me back. But anyways, that was an exciting time. And that's really all I remember. Like that's not true. I remember a little more like the Hippogriff ride and the Gringotts ride. But that's really all I got. I don't know.
Hippogriff one, yeah. I mean, the Ministry of Magic one is really impressive from what people
I'll
say.
be there.
I'd probably do better on that than I would other stuff, but the limit of my like ride level is Rise of the Resistance in Star Wars,
which is just a little 3D rocking.
I mean, you're in a little thing and it moves, and
All right.
But and the part where you go in and it's like the virtual reality and you drop and then you twist and turn, like you tilt while there's a giant screen in front of you. I close my eyes during that part because that way I don't get sick. So
Naturally.
yeah, all you
As
throngs of
adults-
listeners, I am a complete coward and will throw up at anything and everything.
Should we? This has been the dream like since I made the game. Is that we go to Harry Potter World and we stand in these 3-hour long lines and we just play Ultimate Harry Potter Trivia, the game, in line and record it all. And I think it'd be great content, and it would just be amazing for everyone around us who is going to have the best experience ever in line.
Yeah, we have to like talk really loud. We have to talk really loud. People can hear us. What is that?
We just do it with the people around us, like
imagining like in Parks and Rec when they're like promoting snake juice. What? High end VIP.
Exactly.
Have you tried snake juice?
The hardest Harry Potter trivia around. We could do it. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
I thought I'd sell enough games that I could fund that and like bring you and Trevor out, but that's not really happening. So
yet
now I need to go out there just so I could sell some more games. But
yeah, there you go.
We'll get there. It's Prime Day tomorrow. We're discounting the game, but it's too late to tell people because this is going to post after Prime Week is over, so it doesn't matter.
Biggest scam ever, Prime.
Yeah, should I do that? Should I mark up the price today and then mark it down tomorrow? So
everyone else
$20 off.
When's the last time you bought something on Amazon that doesn't say like, "Hey, it's discounted already"? Nothing's ever full price.
Anyway. Well, Ultimate Harry Potter Trivia is full price at $34.99 on Amazon. Buy it because the discount's over. All right, William. We have a couple from Ariel.
Ariel, what are you doing, girl? I might have been racist. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that and let the world decide. Again, Ariel she's a huge contributor of my social media impact on Harry Potter. She asked, who would win in a fight, Voldy or Darth Vader? Which you and I have talked about. And basically, like, a top tier... I mean, you're the Star Wars expert, but we've been over this.
Top tier wizard, it's so much... They can do so much more than...
Like, Voldemort and Dumbledore are going to beat just about anybody, like, from any IP, I feel like. Like, who's going to be able to touch
a better question would be Gryffindor fancied himself a duelist, right? But not like just with wands, but with a sword. Who would win, Godric Gryffindor or Darth Vader or Obi-Wan or whatever?
And Godric
the answer to that would be the Jedi wins the sword battle, right? But,
I mean, I don't know. What if his occlumency skills, like he's just watching the fight unfold in front of him, What
do you think Jedi do, Scott? You idiot.
Okay, but I'm saying he's an accomplished legitimate. They're not seeing into his
precognition.
Mind. They are not seeing into
They
his
can
mind.
read feelings and minds and everything like that.
Not
his
wizard
mind. Would need a sword. They can't read They can't read the Jedi's mind.
Jedi I don't know if they're as accomplished as he is. I've never seen the Jedi create the sorting hat. I've never seen them transfer their gifts to another object.
Look, I'm all in on a Jedi would get worked if the wizard has a sword. But if they were only fighting
a wand?
Sword, a wand. If a wizard has a wand, yes. If a wizard has a wand, it's not even close. It's over.
Agreed. A good wizard. But like
a good
Harry
wizard.
Potter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter would lose to
Darth Vader
any
would
Jedi.
chop his head off.
Harry Potter would lose to literally any Jedi. I would imagine. I don't know. I mean, he could hit him with I don't know, like, I feel like you could block a spell with a lightsaber. Like,
oh, yeah, for sure.
Deflect that? Yeah. So, like, I don't think he's getting to stupefy fast. Any, like, competent Jedi.
Yeah, and I mean, force push is basically like an impediment jinx,
Yeah. Harry's losing, but Dumbledore, never.
Not a chance, no. Voldemort, I mean, yeah, like Voldemort or Dumbledore, they're too powerful,
No. I mean, you can't block a Avada Kedavra with a lightsaber. That I'm not confident in, but
I think you can because it's a physical object and it gets blocked by physical objects. In the
I feel like it would
books,
blast it. I feel like it would blast that lightsaber.
it might break
at
the
her hand.
lightsaber though. It might break
Yeah.
the lightsaber, but I think it
I
would.
think
It could do some damage to the lightsaber, maybe. But it would like if it hit the lightsaber, you're not dead. That's what I'm saying. But maybe it would break your
I agree.
lightsaber or blast
I
it out
think
of your
you're
hand, and then you'll be like, well, now what? Again, Avada Kedavra.
right.
So
After your recharge cooldown, I have to see. I thought that was a fun question. Again, we
that is a
talked
fun
about
question.
that. This is also from Ariel. Not really related to Harry Potter. What is your favorite Taylor Swift era / album?
Red.
That was a quick answer. Red is when I was dating Cassie, so that was a fun time. I feel like the songs I listen to the most, though, are like from like Lover.
Lover has some really good ones. I mean, like even so, a lot like 1989. People would say like a lot of that one just because they're all like really, really good. But I feel
Right.
like top to bottom, I really like Red. I think there's a lot of underrated stuff in there, and obviously it has like her most like the All Too Well and all that stuff. Like
Right.
just being on there. I feel like I was early on All Too Well back in the day, back in 2012. I liked it then. But yeah, I think Speak Now is vastly underrated. I think Speak Now just gets, including by her, she didn't give it any attention in her Eras tour at all.
Eras tour.
Speak Now is a phenomenal song. The whole album is great. I love it. A lot of regrets in that one, talking about another woman and like calling her a hoe, basically, and better known for things she does on the mattress.
Taylor's
way
version,
too mean. Way
Taylor's
too mean.
version got rid of
and
all
she
that.
regretted it. Yep. She's like, never mind. That was too mean. Girl on girl crime. Can't be doing that. But more importantly, to today, have you listened to Olivia Rodrigo album? It's great.
It is great. I took a road
Maggots
trip
for
to
Brains.
Atlanta.
Maggots for Brains is fantastic.
I took a road trip to Atlanta to watch a World Cup game and was like, hey, should we listen to the new Olivia Rodrigo album? And they said
The
no.
answer is yes.
We had been listening to that a lot.
Insecure
I know.
Men.
It's like, these are just bangers.
They are.
Like,
The Maggots for Brains is an amazing song. The zombie one, that one's great. You plus me
no.
equals heart forever or whatever. That's a great
yes.
one too.
They're all good. We listen
Drop
to
Dead is great. I mean,
obviously
stupid song is amazing. But yeah, the
Stupid
zombie
song.
one is the Maggots for Brains is the one that's like stuck in my head for now. But
we
yeah.
listen to those songs edited in our house a lot.
Yeah,
Always
every
the edited
time
version.
we turn it on, I have a certain unnamed child who rolls his eyes and like
James
gets mad. Yes. Also, the Taylor Swift thing is loaded now because my kids really hate her because of her fake Nick fandom. So
that's fair. That's fair.
You know,
that should be happening. That was worse than any Kansas City game. That was so horrible.
I'm gonna call it like it is. Like she just, again, she is unimpeachable. I love Taylor Swift and I love her music, but that was just like, hey, I'm gonna go get on TV and be famous along with these other famous people. And she
was worse than any Chiefs game. They turned to her so much, and she was always doing the most obnoxious things possible.
I've never once been annoyed with her. Like her soon-to-be husband played like her man was on the Chiefs. Like that's why she's at the Chiefs games, right?
She's never doing like anything.
She's not a Knicks fan. She's going to get booed the next time she goes to Philadelphia. They're going to boo her because she's not a Knicks fan. She just was like, "Hey, I'm here for a good time." And look, if you're a billionaire and the greatest songwriter of our generation, then you can get to sit courtside at NBA Finals games and people get to watch you. So good for her. But I'm not buying that she's a Knicks fan. Like, I'm sorry, all you ladies who think no, she is. Like, she was a picture like that years ago. Like, you don't understand sports. You're welcome to the party. She's not a Knicks fan. She doesn't have to be a Knicks fan. She can do whatever she wants, but she's not a Knicks fan.
What about the song "Welcome to New York"? It's basically about the Knicks.
Oh my gosh, is she the first person that's ever moved to New York from somewhere else? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
William, I'm going to change the subject before we get canceled. Okay, Taylor might already have heard this.
I love her. She's amazing.
You do.
You love her more. This is like therapy for me, but like I don't sit here all day and like I'm not even mad at the Knicks. I'm mad at the Spurs. They blew it.
You should be.
Good for
They
the
did.
Knicks. They didn't. I don't know. Like I don't hate them. I
You
I
should.
do think people are xenophobic and Wemby haters because they hate foreigners, and I hope they can sleep at night because of how much they hate foreigners.
Dude, I
So
like
you
sometime in
know,
the semifinals, I was like spreading the word on Wemby and like telling everybody at work, like, you guys got to watch Wemby. Like, this is incredible. And then I feel like it took everyone like too long and they were like, oh, watched Wemby in the finals and like, I hate him. And I'm just like,
like
first of
why?
all, you're a loser. Second, he has gone. I mean, Simmons has said this like 6 times. Like, he went from a hero to a villain in like less than a week. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, I don't even think he's like a true villain. I think people just I don't know. NBA players especially hate foreigners. They hate foreigners. Like straight up. They don't like Jokic. They don't like him. They don't like the American NBA players hate foreigners. Like they just do.
I was
They
trying to change the subject so that we wouldn't get canceled, but it's not working.
no, they're a bunch of xenophobic jerks, and it is what
Uh,
it is. Like he's 22 years old and he made it to the finals. I'm whatever. Doesn't matter.
look,
Again, I don't even hate the Knicks. I'm not even mad at them. They did great. I don't hating the Knicks is like hating a poor beat down orphan. They've been terrible for forever. And they're not like a national team where like there's fans of theirs everywhere who are annoying. I don't meet any
no,
Knicks fans in anywhere I've
right.
gone in my entire life. I've been all over this country. You don't meet Knicks fans. They're not like Laker fans or Celtics fans. They're not everywhere. They live
No.
up there and they were starving. And I wish they didn't win, but they did. Oh well. Not even mad. I'm truly not. I got over it. But I just want people to look in the mirror and be like, "Oh, I hate foreigners." And then what does that say about you?
I got over it, he says at the end of his 3-minute monologue about how he's okay.
Like, I'm not the one who hates foreigners, okay? I sleep
You've said that
I
phrase a
sleep
lot.
well at night.
A lot of
Well,
accusations.
I think
Uh,
accurate. American NBA players hate foreigners.
all right, William.
Deal with it.
This is from also recurring guest Blake. Shout out Blake.
Like,
Again, thank you for writing in after Cassie texted you to write in. If not for Harry Potter, what series or world would you be obsessed with? I feel like you're still obsessed with several worlds, despite your Harry Potter love. Star Wars being number one.
yeah, I would probably fill it with more Star Wars for sure. Because
I
I love Star Wars and I could go a lot deeper.
that
So
I mean, I mean, I feel that way about like I feel like there's a world where like my thing is like I read comic books and I've read every Marvel comic book, not every, but I want to be into comic books.
a
I feel like
comic
I
book
could.
guy.
I feel like
Yeah.
I've never like actually really read a comic book. I mean, I read like Spider-Man because it was in the newspaper, and loved that. But like, I love the MCU, but I've never read a comic book, and I feel like I'd like to. I feel like I'd like to be that guy.
Yeah. Maybe comics. I mean, I've read some, but not a lot.
Right.
Um, I like to read Wikipedia summaries about comics.
Yeah, maybe that's what I should, move
Um,
into. We both love
maybe
Lord of
like
the Rings, but
the X. I do love Lord of the Rings, but like, yeah,
there's less to get into. Like, you can't read the Silmarillion like 10 times a year. Like, I don't know.
no,
You know,
no. I mean, it. I mean, yeah. In a lot of ways, like it's obvious. Like Lord of the Rings is like in literary terms, like superior in like a bunch of different ways, but like it's not the popcorn kind of reading. It's not
no.
not
And the
a.
Hobbit, and the Hobbit can be. I've read the Hobbit more than I've read Lord of the Rings because that is
Oh
just a
yeah, the
great,
Hobbit's the best
great
one
read.
because it's a
Yeah,
great read. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But Lord of
But
the Rings, like it's fun. Like I like the YouTube channel Nerd of the Rings and like his deep
yeah,
dives into everything, and it's amazing. And I can listen to them and like enjoy the lore of it. But like, yeah, I couldn't like high fantasy is not my thing outside of Lord of the
right,
Rings though. Like I'm never gonna
right.
read The Wheel of Time or Sanderson or anything like that. Um,
Well,
I just get deeper into Star Wars and maybe like X-Men, you know.
I
So
like that. I like that.
X-Men
Uh,
97, it's coming out July 1st. Can't wait. Can't wait. X-Men 97.
I will be there. That was a fantastic reboot, and I look forward to
The
season
name's
2, I guess.
Gambit. Remember it. It's one of the best
Um,
episodes. That's one of the best thing Marvel's done. That is the best thing Marvel's done since Endgame. That episode in Genosha.
yeah, probably.
That show in general is better than any movie they've made since
So much
Endgame.
death.
At least I think. Even though I did enjoy No Way Home quite a bit.
I was about to say Spider-Man 3. I love it, but I'm a sucker.
I did
All
love
the
No Way Home.
nostalgia hit me. All right, we're going back to Ariel. She asks, Scott, why is your wife so hot? That's a good question.
It's a question for you.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be inappropriate if you answered. And she's just really hot. I don't do you, how do you say why is someone hot? You know, do you describe like the attributes? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Have you had her like genetically tested, for science? or
Yeah.
anything?
I feel like when we were like trying to cheat for like a newlywed game, which like we've never played because we have no friends, like what is your favorite like attribute about Cassie? That my answer would just be from shoulders to knees is my favorite part of Cassie. So that's my that's my answer of why she's so hot. Shoulders to knees, baby. Julie, I hope you're listening. She doesn't know how to find the podcast, so we're good. As long as Cassie doesn't put this on Instagram, she'll never see it. Ariel did ask one more real question. Ariel, thank you for all the questions. What spell would you use to kill each other? I guess that's a bit of a loaded question, assuming we're killing each other.
Whatever Dollhob used to get Hermione that could have killed her.
The purple slashing.
I've always wondered like what that was. Like, is it just like this fancier way of killing someone? It's like, hey, it's not like I'm thinking about like a Pokemon move, right? Like Avada Kedavra is like fissure, right? Like it's automatic death every time.
One hit KO.
But like, what is that like earthquake or like dig?
Right.
Like you're probably gonna die, but it's not guaranteed. So you're like, why
That's a
are
good
you
question.
using it? But in this case, like fissure never hit. It was always missed. It was terrible, right? But
I mean, can you say Avada Kedavra? It's not a. You have to say it out loud, right? Like it's not a nonverbal. Like, is it possible?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's true. I think I always assumed that
Why would Voldemort just be shouting it?
Why wouldn't everyone just be shouting it all the time? Like
I'm saying why is he shouting it if it can be nonverbal? Why wouldn't he, keep that inside?
The way you read it though, like they talk about Voldemort shot a killing curse, but like you don't hear him say it sometimes, right? Which isn't proof that he's not saying it. It's just not specifically like only ever like, So maybe there are certain spells that you have to say out loud. But I would assume a powerful wizard like Voldemort or Dumbledore could do it non-verbally. But maybe not.
Fair.
But if I had to kill you, yeah, I would use Dollhobb's slashing thing. Because I've always been fascinated by that. Like, what is this? Like, why?
I would use the Molly Weasley Thanos snap spell that turns people into dust, obviously. So,
oh yeah, the one that doesn't exist. Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
If I had to kill you, I'd probably, I guess, crucio you till your body just breaks down and dies.
Defendo your neck.
That's a good one, actually. Just a quick slice. Yeah, I haven't thought a lot about murder via magic spell.
I mean, I had a quick answer. I would use the Dollhob one because I'm fascinated by
you win. But, I'd maybe try to Petrificus Totalis your heart. Just stopped. Got to do that.
Or just
that was one of the
Petrificus Totalis you and just let me sit there until I die of dehydration.
I feel like it would wear off, right? Like you'd be done in like 10 minutes. Well, I don't know. Like the same way Protego disappears. Like, I don't know. Every time they Petrificus Totalis someone, they're back in the battle 2 minutes later. Like,
no, that's because they have their friends there to help them out.
I don't know. I'm just saying. They should at least like break their hands after they Petrificus Totalis them. Just like snap their hands so they can't use a wand. And if nobody's there,
take their wands, snap their wands, right? Like at least do that.
They're just mismanaging these battles constantly. It's ridiculous. William,
but there is something to be said like of elevating warfare. It's like,
right.
What is the movie where like, if we buy like bulletproof vests, they get armor piercing rounds.
Right.
Like it's escalation. What is that from? Why is that blanking? Why am I blanking on that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Oppenheimer. I don't know.
I have to find out. What is that a quote from? Batman Begins.
That fits.
No, that's not it, is it?
Yeah, that feels right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we start carrying
This is-
semi-automatics, they buy automatics. We start wearing
This is Dark
Kevlar,
Knight.
they buy armor-piercing rounds. That's Batman Begins. Yeah.
Is it Begins or Dark Knight?
I think it says Batman Begins from what I can tell.
Sounds like the beginning of Dark Knight, but you're probably right.
Yeah. Well, it's like escalation. So like they started. That's why if I always felt like if Harry didn't like kill those, if they just killed people, the Death Eaters be like, all right, we're playing that game. We can play it worse. We will
Right.
kill all of you. You know
Start
what I
killing
mean?
Weasleys. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
So
So they don't snap each other's wands because that's just like
I don't
nobody
know.
does that. I feel like that is
would
a thing
seem
though.
not too. Yeah.
I feel like they don't even snap their wands like in Azkaban, like right? Like didn't like Bellatrix just have her wand after? Like
I mean, they snapped Hagrid's when we got expelled. I assume they actually did. I always assumed she got a new wand. They had Ollivander on lock. So
Harry is holding it, being like, "This is the wand that tortured Neville's parents." Doesn't he say that?
he does say that. I guess he doesn't know that though for sure,
No, he doesn't.
unless
He
there's another
definitely
way that you know.
he started doing priori incantatum all the way back for 20 years.
It's like
Let's-
I think it'd be like your web browser. Like it doesn't have unlimited history. It cuts off after.
Yeah, it went back 11 years for Harry. Or
Although for her, if
14
it's number of spells cast, it wouldn't be that many far back. But by the time they
Right.
get it, it would be. You know.
allegedly, I don't know. We see that with Dumbledore. He's had his wand for a year as a little baby thing, and all he does is Crucio and Avada Kedavra people. Nothing else. Nothing else will get him to use his wand.
Mm-hmm. Where did Wormtail put Voldemort's wand when he got it from the room? Like, what did he do with it? How did he hide it?
I don't know. Good question. I don't know if you're like holding something when you transform. That doesn't make sense. No, I don't know. A lot of it doesn't make sense, but that's okay.
It's magic.
Exactly. Ooh, I like that. It's magic. It just went back to the yew tree that made it. That doesn't make sense either. William, that was the last of the questions that I have for today. There are still some great questions out there, which I think we should tackle in much longer ones. I will send them to you so that you can prepare for them. But there's some good ones from some real fans, not just friends. And be excited for that. I think there's some good ones. I'll send them to you. We'll prep. And that's what I got. I don't have a Fred versus George because I already asked you a ton of questions. And next week, we have Hunter and Barry coming on for another. This is technically the first time, but really a two versus one of both Hunter and Barry versus you in some trivia questions that I have never shared before, and I think are pretty awesome. And everyone should be excited. And I can't wait for you to dominate them both physically and mentally.
Can't wait.
Wonderful. Half-Bloods, we will see you, I guess, on Thursday if you watch our short podcast. And if not, we'll see you next week with Hunter and Barry. And go UNC, who probably has already lost the College World Series by now. Deuces.
Peace.